Welcome. Today we're continuing with a special report from an Earth-human representative of the Andromeda Council on a very important subject matter, transforming the Earth, removing deadly undersea bases from the Middle East and China. And today we're with Tolek, who is a representative of the Andromeda Council. Well, now, today you'll be giving us a very important update on removing the deadly undersea bases from the Middle East and from China. And in the course of our interviews, you've consistently said, September of this year, that people primarily from the Procyon star system and assisted by others affiliated with the Andromeda Council have been, quote, taking out and collapsing the reptilian and gray underground bases. First, the one in Virginia. This was in late August, August 23rd, 2011. And soon after that, others across the U.S., Denver, under Denver, Colorado, and other parts of the U.S. These are reptilian and gray underground bases operated in part by certain military factions of what we call the powers that be, some call the reptilian gray rollout the New World Order, all others call it the Illuminati. There are many different names for it. You've consistently said that the high-focused, directed, and pinpointed sonic beams have been used to collapse these bases. And as we've seen, more and more researchers have come forward, independent researchers have come forward to confirm these findings. So, my question to you is, number one, how exactly do the people from Procyon do this?
Well, Alfred, it's a very good question. First, please keep in mind that this conversation is simply an extension of our very first discussion about the war in space. For people who are hearing this information for the first time, they can listen to the first interview and discussion we had, which focuses on the outcome of the war in space, and or they can refer to page 4 of the Andromeda Council website. What's going on here on planet Earth is a specific police action of taking out reptilian and gray underground bases. It's the continuance of a cleanup operation down here on Earth. I guess you call it the final phase of a proxy war that the star systems and planets of the Andromeda Council have fought and won to free the people from planet Earth. The whole idea from the beginning has been to defeat these malevolent aliens out in space. And now there's a cleanup going on down here of the remaining Draco and Hydra reptilian bases. They're highly intelligent, but they're really bad, vicious species. These specific reptilians indicates that overall they're very mean, and for years they simply perceived us humans on Earth and our planet as natural resources to be consumed. So back to the actual technology. It's technology that belongs to the people of Procyon. They've developed it and successfully used it over years. And they use this specific technology as one of the means to help liberate themselves from the reptilians and grays in their own war with them, which they won their freedom, I guess it was about 12 years ago. So as to using this technology, the sonic technology, to take out the bases, the people from Procyon use a highly focused, highly directed, and pinpointed sonic energy beams, specifically attenuated and adjusted to certain specific frequencies, meant to do two things, and I'll outline them, A and B. A, the first is to disrupt and disable the mental thought patterns, the brain waves of reptilians and greys, their assistants, that were either controlling, manipulating, or enforcing a secretive, if you will, scientific administrations, operations, kind of a soldier workforce down in these bases. For this effort, they used one specifically attenuated, high-frequency sonic beam that would incapacitate the reptilians and greys. The humans in these bases, on the other hand, they wouldn't even hear the sound. They didn't hear it, nor would they be affected by it.
George Bush, Sr. and Jr., talking about Henry Kissinger, Senator J. Rockefeller, we're talking about Tony Blair. We know who these people are. We know that you are planning to kill 4 billion people. It's not going to happen. The Pentagon and the agencies are now on our side. We are going to break into the global collateral accounts and make sure that you cannot cut off the money supplies to the white hats. You must surrender. If you do not surrender, you will lose any chance you have. And that chance is shrinking by the day of being able to appear before a Truth and Reconciliation Committee in exchange for forgiveness of your crimes. That time is running out. You are going to go to jail or worse if you do not stand aside. Humanity is tired of your endless wars. We know that 90% of human savings is going towards murder and crimes against humanity. We don't want this anymore. You are not going to be financed. You are being cut off financially from the rest of the world. Your days are numbered. We want freedom. We want the ability to use our resources to find ways to improve the environment, to end poverty, to end war, to explore the universe, to make us all happier and healthier. We are tired of your incompetent rule. You must stand aside. We have the governments of 57 countries behind us now. The Japanese government will be with us soon. And I believe that the sooner you realize that your days are numbered, the better it is for you. This is your final warning. Thank you. My fellow humans, you will be free soon. You're going to be born into an age of wonder. There will be many, many good things will happen. Once these murderers are out of power, you will find so many wonderful things in your lives. I guarantee you this. This is not pie in the sky. This is real. Thank you.